So while they were on the way to the corner store, she ended up having sex with him in his car, right? What's up? So I was gonna make this video, but I was like, you know what, I don't even care anymore, you feel me? Like, I just want to talk to you guys about my little experiences that I be having and stuff like that. So today we're going to be basically talking about when my best friend slept with a dude that I was involved with at the time.
Bitch, what?
Yes, she was a hoe. Yes, we get it. Yes, we know that she's a bad person, whatever. Fuck that hoe, that bitch not really in my life no more. But I'm just going to tell you guys this story because I just feel like it's really these hoes this year. Just like Megan said, I don't like you hoes. In 2020, I'm not hiding no more. So we gonna call this girl Scarlett, because Scarlett was that hoe in that story that was sleeping around or something. I don't know, y'all know who the fuck Scarlett is. So me and Scarlett been friends for like a long time. Me and this girl were literally ace boon coon at some point, you know what I'm saying? Like, I come from like a really big group of friends or whatever. So you know, when you start having friends, you get a lot of friends, you start to have problems. Okay, boom, bada bam. So me and Scarlett were childhood best friends at the time, right? So growing up and stuff like that, we did like a lot of things together, me and the rest of the girls that were in our group. But Scarlett was the type of girl that had like a bad reputation in school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not no judgmental person, you know what I'm saying? If my friend wants to go and hoe and do what she needs to do, go do you, bitch. Like, I don't care. I don't care about what you have going on. It is none of my business, none of my concern, right? So this girl was a girl who, you know, may or may not had a train ran on her. She may or may not was like the type of person that would do snake stuff to certain people, you know what I mean? Like, she was just that type of person. Everybody, you know, that knew about her and stuff like that really kind of didn't mess with her. It was really just me and my other homegirl, and I actually met her through a friend. So she wasn't really like an intentional friend. Like, she wasn't like a purpose type of friend, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like an accidental friend. Like, you friends this person, so I'm cool with you, you know what I'm saying? But then we got close because she started going through stuff, and my mother kind of like housed her and shit like that, because whatever. But okay, so me and her were cool, went to high school together. She would constantly, you know, have rumors being spread about her. She was like just like this crazy person. She was always fighting people. She was always sleeping around with people's boyfriends and sleeping around with just everybody, whatever. Didn't judge, didn't care. I still don't, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I just thought that she was an amazing person. I was just like, whatever, this is you, you can do you, until she did it to me, you feel me? So, and that's why I'm telling this story today, because it's kind of like, y'all gotta kind of know the signs. Like, if your friend, if you have a friend right now and she's constantly in everybody's mouth, she's constantly is into fights, she's constantly having problems, you need to get rid of that hoe, because she's a problematic bitch, and she's literally gonna drag you down, and she's literally gonna tear your shit up, and she's gonna make you look stupid, and she may or may not do it to you. So long story short, me and her graduated, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people in the group, in our friend group, broke up because of just boy problems, or they broke up because of jealousy and shit. It's just normal stuff. So me and this girl were at the time, I don't think she wasn't living with me anymore at the time. So we were already graduated from high school, and me and her, like me and this dude, she kind of knew that me and this dude had something going on. You know, I kind of try to keep my friends out of my business. Like, the only people that really know about my business are my sisters. So with her, it was just more so like, okay, you know, but you don't know, you get what I'm saying? But you know what's going on to know enough to know not to do what you did. So, you know, me and this dude, it was kind of like a weird relationship, because it was more so like an open situation. We weren't just kind of like technically just like involved, but we were definitely involved, if y'all catch my drift. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? Listen here. So we were involved. Everybody kind of knew it, whatever. You know, if we weren't really like feeling each other, it was just like, okay, whatever. I go talk to somebody else, you go talk to somebody else, whatever. Boom, bada bam, who cares? That nigga was literally in love with me. He would literally bother me. He would bother my sisters about me. Like, he was just one of the dudes that could come to my house at any time, and my mom was like, what's up? Like, he's like my son, da da da. It was one of them types of relationships, just like a fling, da 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 da, whatever. up and down, whatever the fuck. So she knew about it. My other best friend at the time, she knew a lot of things about it because she was the only friend that I had that, girl, I ain't suck on this popsicle not one time. She was the only friend I had that knew all of my business, okay? Because when I tell you that girl was a secret keeper, she was a secret keeper. And she still keeps my secrets still to this day. Even though we literally on two separate sides of the world, she literally would, I feel like she would never tell a soul. But she knew. So one night, me and Scarlett decided to go out. So me and Scarlett went out and, you know, we were getting drunk and partying and getting wild and shit like that. Like we went to like 2 different bars at that time. Yes, we weren't of age at that time, but who cares? Who's like, what are you, the police? Are you an op? We had no IDs, whatever, but we still kind of made shit work. Because in Houston, if you pretty and you got, you know, some things going on and you know some people, you can do and get away with a lot of stuff. Which I was, because, hell, I used to turn up all the time. I was literally a party promoter when I was, what, 16, 17. So I could do whatever I want to do in the city of Houston at that time. So, still can. So me and her decided to get drunk. I got a little bit too drunk. He ended up showing up because I don't know if she called him or he was already at the club. It was kind of like almost like a blur to me because I was like kind of browning in and out. And browning in and out is basically when you're so drunk to where you can kind of see what's going on, but you can't see what's going on at the same time. And I always do this to myself. Like, I'll be like, I'm not drunk yet. I'm not drunk yet. I'm not drunk yet. And just throwing shots back. And then it hits me all at one time. Like, it just hits me all at one time. Or when I make my drinks, I just put too much liquor in it and I'll be messed up. So, that's what was going on, right? So he showed up. He was like literally going back and forth and getting me food and trying to get me some water and stuff like that, trying to make sure that I was okay. So I knew he was there, okay? So we're still at the place, stuff like that. So I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so sick. So I started throwing up. I literally was so messed up. He was just like, are you okay? Like, do you want to come with me? And I'm like, no, oop. Scarlett is gonna take me home. I said that bitch name. Scarlett is gonna take me home. So he basically was just like, okay, but I'm gonna follow y'all to make sure that you get there safely, right? Because that's just how he is. So we get all of, you know, I guess she's carrying all of my stuff or whatever. Like, we go outside and stuff. I magically end up in a car. Next thing I saw the freeway. Next thing I saw the house. Whatever. Boom. Bada bam. I come in the house. I literally lay down on the couch. I go to sleep. People and things are moving. People are talking. I don't know what's really going on. So I'm asleep, right? Boom. Here comes the next day. So the next day, I'm sleeping on the couch. This Scarlett was sitting, whatever the hell she was doing, on the other couch across from me. So I'm sleeping on this couch, I'm waking up. She's just now waking up, or she probably was already woke up because she probably had to prep what the fuck she wanted to tell me, because, you know, that's what fake ass bitches do. They have to train themselves. So she was like, Ashley, I got something to tell you. And I'm like, what do you have to tell me? Like, what's going on? Like, I was like, dang, last night was so fun. Like, da 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 da. Like, I can't believe I threw up. Like, this shit's crazy. Right? I'm just talking and shit, right? So she go, no, I gotta tell you something about like what happened last night. And I'm like, what do you mean, what happened last night? Like, we just got drunk and, you know, so-and-so picked us up. I mean, so-and-so followed us home, stuff like that. Like, I'm telling her the things that I remember. So she's like, okay, so you know how when I came in the house, you know how like when so-and-so, the dude or whatever, we all came in the house and you went to sleep, right? I was like, yeah. She was like, well, I was gonna, I went to the store. And I guess he wanted, well, I was gonna go to the store and he wanted to come to the store too. So I guess like they rode in the same car together is what she was trying to tell me. They rode in the same car together to go to the corner store. So while they were on the way to the corner store, she ended up having sex with him in his car, right? So she's telling me this story about how she had sex with him in his car, right? And the way she was telling me was like kind of like she didn't want to tell me, but she knew she had to, because my sisters and them also peeped something that was a little off key to them. So low-key, I feel like she didn't want to tell me at first, but she knew she had to because she was in my fucking house, and she know that my sisters were sober and they were normal, so whatever they saw or whatever, you know, was off key to them, they would have told me once I woke up. So it was her best bet to tell me before they told me, because the way I am and the way my mind clicks, when I get angry, I see black, and everybody who knows me knows that, you know what I'm saying? So at that time, it was way stronger than what it is now. So she knew that she had to tell me first. So that's what she did. She told me. I had to respect her for that, but I did tell her that she had to leave the fucking house. Okay, like after we had the conversation and stuff like that, I told her, you know, you have to leave because I had to think. You know what I'm saying? I can't think when the situation is right here in my face. So I'm just sitting there, right? And I'm just thinking like, dang, like my best friend really just slept with this dude. Like, you slept with him. Not only did you sleep with him, but you slept with him in his car. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. And then I come to find out, like later on, I'm asking her like, oh, did y'all sleep with protection? And she says no. And I'm like, so you slept with him without protection? Okay, that's another thing, right? So my oldest sister pulled me to the side like after she left and stuff, and she's just like, do you know what happened last night? I think that Scarlett has something going on with so-and-so. And I'm like, yeah, she told me that she slept with him. And my sister's face, when we was in the living room, she looked at me like, bitch, what? Like, what you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, her face was just blank. Like, she didn't say nothing. She was just like her face said, what the fuck? You feel me? And I'm like, yeah, she told me da-da-da-da. But she left and shit like that, and I was like, I don't really know like what to do. So we just really talking about the situation and putting in the factors of who she is as a person, me leaving her alone with this person. And that's another thing as well. If you know that you have a whole friend, don't leave her around your nigga. Like, I don't care how close y'all are or what you may feel that she may or may not do, she's gonna do it, okay? If you got a whole friend, do not bring her around in certain areas. If you about to go turn up and do some whole shit, you call her. But when it comes to like, oh, I'm drunk and I need some help and all that extra shit, don't call her, because you don't know what she's capable of doing, right? I called my other best friend, girl, it was a whole group of best friends. It was literally like, what was it, 5 of us? I called my other best friend, my main best friend, the one like I confide in for everything. And I tell her, and she just like, bitch, hell no, what the fuck? That bitch knew this, da, 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 da. Like, she just going off, right? And it made me mad because I'm like, damn, like, she put the key in my back to be mad, right? Like, I got so pissed. I was livid, right? So I'm just like, I'm about to call her and curse her the fuck out. And my older sister was like, don't do that shit. You need to keep that shit motherfucking player. Da, da. She always want to keep everything player, bitch. I be wanting a while, like, why I gotta keep everything player all the damn time? Like, sometimes I want to get buck wild, sometimes I want to get crazy, sometimes I want to just say some wild shit, but I can't, because you really honestly have to keep shit player in situations like this, because it's like you knew what you were up against and you knew the situation, you feel me? So it's like, okay, I had to kind of let that slide, but I stopped fucking with her for a little minute, because I'm like, damn, like, I can't believe this is something that you did. Like, you knew what was going on and you still did it, you know what I'm saying? And my other friend, she just stopped fucking with her completely. Like, she didn't call her. She didn't invite her to any places that we ever went to. She didn't do shit. Like, she was just like, fuck this hoe. Like, that hoe was dead. Like, literally when people, and I can say this too, when you got a friend or a person around you that really fucks with you, they gon' feel that shit for you, if that makes sense. You feel me? Like, they gonna be pissed the fuck off for you. Like, that bitch, she, like, I wasn't mad anymore, but she was still like, nah, scratch that hoe, fuck that hoe. Like, it's not, that shit is not my stilo. Like, fuck it, like, I can't even mess with her, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, like, after that whole situation had happened, other things have happened, you know, after that she did, and I kind of, you know, have to come to the conclusion that she obviously can't be my friend anymore, because she's really just a whore, slutbag bitch that literally don't give a fuck about nobody but herself. This is for Rachel, you big fat white nasty. I'm just kidding. No, but seriously though, like, all I can say is that in that situation, I learned that I cannot keep justifying my hoe friend's tendencies, and I cannot justify hoe activity. Like, if you a hoe, you just a hoe, okay? Sucks on popsicle. If you a hoe, you just a hoe. You feel me? Look, at any given moment, you could do anything to me, and that's exactly what she did. She kept proving over and over again that she was this type of person. I never believed her. But I want to tell y'all today, that 1-800, if you have a whole friend, please believe that that bitch is a hoe and she's capable of doing anything to you. I don't know where this story is going. I really don't. I just wanted to cut the camera on and tell it, but I'm just telling y'all now. Please keep your whole friends in cages, because them bitches are wild and their pussies are loose and they're ready for anything to take it, okay? But that's my little story time of the time that my friend fucked one of my niggas. Bitch, that hoe is dead to me now. We don't give a fuck. But y'all can subscribe if y'all want to. If y'all don't, shit, it is what it is. But I'm just gonna keep it real on here. I'm gonna just keep making some bangers and try to, you know what I'm saying, do what it is that I do. I'm gonna start, you know, not shielding myself and holding myself back from the things I want to talk to you guys about and the things that I want to say, because bitch, what the fuck, for what? Who am I? Like, what? Bitch, I'm me. The fuck, you feel me? So it's like, whatever, it is what it is. But thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you don't, like, whatever, like, bitch, that's just you're just weird. But I will see you guys in my next video. I'm gonna finish this popsicle before it melts in my hand and hits my floor, and then I'm gonna have to pay to get my carpet shampooed extra. No ma'am. I'll catch y'all in the next video.